Let's see.
Do you want me to turn down my mic or what?
I think you're good. Just maybe a little, not that much. I mean, I can do a little adjustments on the TeamSpeak volume as well.
I'll just talk louder.
Nick J Pyramids. We've got a bunch of viewers. Do speak up if the audio balance is horribly off, and we have to pick somebody's game audio to get here. Who's
Zero is gonna be muting his
Mike?
Yeah. We said.
Let's go with Zero. Good enough for me. They're all ready.
Is TM streaming?
They are all streaming.
Refresh the multi-twitch then.
All right, so we've started the timers on it. It's Darbian's game.
It's Thunder Mustache's stream.
Wow, the pyramids are real. Thunder Mustache going with the Japanese cart. And of course, I've already lost 2 streams here. I'm gonna have to fill my own watching of things.
The cool cat back.
It's only Yoshi's Island 2, so we're just gonna go ahead and refresh this page.
Yeah,
Apologies if we miss something interesting in Yoshi's Island 2.
Oh, it's TM 9001.
I'm Team Mustache.
Zero doesn't even have audio going through. Zero has no audio, so.
No audio at all.
No audio? Zero?
Let's go with GarbanzoGuy.
Yeah.
Garbanzo?
360.
See what's going on down here. Let's try Thunder Mustache for a little bit. Only because I like the name Thunder Mustache.
Of course, Zero doesn't have a timer on there, so we can't compare where he is to Garbanzo easily.
Here's the only one that does not have a timer on stream. Not necessarily a bad thing.
Time it by the time they exit the stage.
Until they exit different stages. Not that bad of an idea though, if only because, you know, then he doesn't have to worry about where he is compared to his splits. He can just go. Same. It's good times. Zero Maverick with the 259. Marc with the 259. The others with 258.
I think Zero had a 259 as well.
TM and Zero are perfectly synced, and Garbanzo and Marc are perfectly synced, but of course they're not racing each other.
That'd be a perfect race if it was happening.
I don't think I have anybody actually in sync. Seeing a bunch of 275 goals.
Mustache with the shell, taking the shell all the way through.
Everybody with the 275 goal time there. And they all finished at different times on stream.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Yep. They're actually paced just right to see everybody attempt little tricks early on individually without too much worry about missing somebody.
It's funny how close everybody is.
The door is the final boss. There was only one 280.
They're all lined up for me except for GarbanzoGuy. He's like 10 seconds behind.
Do you think this is too many streams, everybody? Just keep in mind, there was almost a third race going on right now.
We almost had to do 6 people.
I have the 6-person layout ready to go, but... And by 6-person layout, I really mean I'm just capturing the whole damn multi-twitch window.
Zero brings Fire Mario in, but doesn't do the Fire Mario kill. He does the spin kill, so he lost a second there.
We are getting game audio right now from Thunder Mustache. In the bottom left of your screen, I believe. And you are receiving commentary from myself, Mr. Cab, the wonderful Area 51. Say hi, Area 51.
Hello. Hello.
And Conster.
So,
Mark is definitely on the English version. I still haven't been paying a lot of attention to that, but that save box took way too long to
Yeah,
disappear.
it took forever. I think GarbanzoGuy is also on the English version.
I'm pretty sure there's at least one Japanese cart in this mix, because one of them disappeared very quickly.
I don't know who. I know somebody's on Japanese. I don't know who.
I'm just noticing that Thunder Mustache's background says frame perfect Star World skip, and I love it.
Yep.
Alright. Zero Maverick losing a little bit of time to not grabbing that key immediately.
Alright, TM is the only one on Japanese.
GarbanzoGuy still going off ahead.
GarbanzoGuy without it buffering for some reason.
It seems that Zero Maverick and Thunder Mustache are pretty much lined up perfectly.
All are. None of them have lost any time, really.
They're all pretty close. GarbanzoGuy not even going to bother with that shell. I think he did that the other day, and our initial impression was that he might have been going to get fire back. But I guess he just doesn't go for shell at all.
Yeah, because he had lost
Yeah.
fire.
You could see it right here. He gets that P-switch. If Zero Maverick did not lose the shell, he would have gotten there just a little bit faster. Although he also started this stage first, and Zero Maverick actually finished the stage first.
And Zero Maverick with the bonus stars.
And this is another case. Yeah, that's true. Bonus stars. This is another case of where you can't really use level time alone to figure out who's ahead. Because with the pipe transitions and a couple other things, like the level time's completely off from real time. You don't usually expect completely different routes, but it does happen.
Zero had a rough time
Marc
getting to that door.
missing the P-speed puts Thunder Mustache right back into it. It's the little things early on in the race, like the 5 or 10 second gains and losses you're looking for, because they'll go back and forth for a while. In GDF, you just kept gaining and gaining and gaining. Right. I was like looking to see who was running back and forth, but I guess they all ran back and forth.
Yeah.
I just
Sounds
missed
like any of
everybody
it.
running back. By the time I looked at each stream, they were running right.
Both GarbanzoGuy and Zero hit the clouds at the top, and both had to take off of them.
Yeah. Can't hit those clouds. Those level times. They are within 4 in-game seconds of each other. For the individual level, at least. They're all still really tightly packed.
You're not going to see too much variety in the runs beginning here. Mortonfly is probably going to split at least one of them off.
Yeah. The race has hit kind of critical mass here. Somebody's not going to get it. I really hope they all get it, but the odds are against it.
If nobody gets to that kind of suck because they have to go through the level normally.
Thunder Mustache with the slow fly through the level.
Marc is in the lead? I can't tell. I don't know.
I think he is.
I don't know what Zero's.
Marc and GarbanzoGuy are within a second of each other, though.
Marc missed. He's got this backup strat, though.
Yeah.
So Marc is now behind them.
And Zero Maverick, assuming the streams are in sync, is right there.
We just have to assume that Zero is in sync with them.
GarbanzoGuy with a little trouble. Zero Maverick and Marc have the spring.
TM had a pretty difficult time getting the speed.
GarbanzoGuy takes that spring with him with flight well. Thunder Mustache doesn't quite get there. Just uses the spring to get up.
Marc's got a big lead over TM now, and Zero has a big lead over GarbanzoGuy.
But yeah,
like I said, that's gonna split them up.
Split him up a little bit, not by too much. Marc has quite a sizable lead, really, over Thunder Mustache.
Yeah, it's a good 20 seconds in.
It's not more than one level, but it's close.
And
And
is having troubles.
Zero has maybe like an 8-second lead over Garbanzo. That's
my
not a
streams are
lot.
way off then.
Granted,
I
I
think I
haven't.
got roughly about the same.
The only thing is we don't have an actual on-screen timer from Zero Maverick. I'm kind of going by where they are in sync with each other on my screen. Garbian, good luck. Zero Maverick gets the P-Speed to open up Vanilla Dome 1. Mark does
did
not.
No.
Zero Maverick is up. Mark is up.
And he's... Oh, he didn't make it up. But he luckily hit the vine.
What that vine's for. GarbanzoGuy is up.
Why don't you normal jump there? He's still got the 81 though.
Come on, Thunder Mustache. 4 for 4. Let's do this.
Oh.
Gonna get P-Speed right there.
Hoping that he normal jumps.
Zero's already through Vanilla Secret 1, as is Mark. GarbanzoGuy. He got just the same distance he did in his first race, didn't he?
Oh
Or
God!
the previous race.
Mustache, please.
Thunder Mustache
Yeah,
needs
okay.
to get out of this little P-Speed trick.
Wish that he wouldn't be doing it here. He's got through.
It's through now, but he lost an entire level.
Yep.
So he's the first one to really fall back.
Mark's got a huge lead now.
Yeah.
Already.
It's not an insurmountable lead. We've seen Hard Clips and Roy's Castle bring this back, but that's the level of lead it is. Something big's gotta happen now. Zero
Evidently-
Maverick is most of the way through too. There goes a cape.
Evidently Mark
fire.
just PB'd. Like, he has a 34-18. Incredibly impressive.
That spring and with
Oh
the
my
Koopa there
God.
is
Wow.
terrible. Like that can happen. So he's gonna take the springboard to get a mushroom at the gate.
Lost everything there, but at least that spring will give him a one up.
Well, it'll give him a mushroom
No,
actually.
mushroom.
So he can come right back into the level and get a cape without having to re-enter it. Is GarbanzoGuy in 2 or 3? I think that's 2. So Zero and Mark are really having the race right now.
Yeah.
GarbanzoGuy kind of bringing up the rear. Of course, GarbanzoGuy is really only worried about Zero Maverick.
Tim's going into
Going for it.
Vanilla
This
Secret
is
2.
ill-advised.
This is not. Where would he go back to DP1 and get cape? Do you think? Or I mean, what does he do really?
No, you go back into Vanilla Secret 1 and get a cape. And now he can get the midway gate, so he'll be big when he gets to the cape note block. Meanwhile, everybody else seems to be going pretty uneventfully. This level is...
Yeah, you don't go into this level,
You
though.
gotta watch this level because it's a train wreck waiting to happen.
I remember doing this all without flying over. Used to be a train wreck.
There you go. Yoshi in this level, more than anything for the capeless runner, is an extra hit. And he used it to great efficacy. I think that's a word. Efficiency.
It's a word now.
It's probably a word, and it's not what I was intending to say. So Zero Maverick navigating the end to the door. To do a little quick turnaround, and he's now fighting Reznor in the top left.
Zero and Mark are like tied.
Mark also fighting Reznor. Both of them getting that quick kill. Yeah, they're pretty close. That's a real race going on there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Garbanzo's not
Both
that
on
far
too much
behind.
part.
Thank you, Emetron, for telling me I actually used that word properly. GarbanzoGuy getting the quick kill.
Garbanzo also on English.
Yam is
Why
now
are you
entering
gonna
the
mess
fort.
around at the beginning of Bar Bridge 1? Bad things can happen.
Not really at the beginning.
Oh, it can still happen at the beginning. Usually if you like keep holding Y and you keep that parachute stance and like, just weird physics take over. But I mean, anybody who saw Volpe's race earlier today, and there's Thunder Mustache getting the backup cape in the fortress because he doesn't have fire. A lot of people, well, I did see some comments, I'm not going to say it's a lot of people because it was really 1 or 2, said that they didn't even know that was a cape, not a flower. So there you go.
Yeah, that would be really nice if it was a flower. Then it wouldn't be. I mean, there's a lot of places you can lose flower between Iggy and.
Butter bridges
Bridge one.
appear to be
Or
going
Fort.
well. Another Reznor quick kill.
We
Nice.
know who's on Japanese now.
Volpe died in Butterbridge 1 because he was screwing around, Nick.
Volpe died in Butterbridge 1, screwing around, flying over everything. I'm taking much too much of a scolding tone, but damn it, I'm angry about it.
Yeah. Race was gonna be really good until he did that.
This level, just don't mess around on it. There's no reason to. Who was it at Evo? Got up early this weekend.
Oh yeah, that Street Fighter guy.
No, it wasn't Street Fighter. It was
It
was
the
Guilty
Marvel
Gear.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
yeah.
won like round 2 of a standard best of 3 fighting game match.
Yeah.
And he just got up, he starts celebrating, he just won with the super move, and then he turns around and half of his life in round 3 is gone.
Yep.
It's like, just don't do that. 24 bonus stars for GarbanzoGuy. Zero Maverick still has 1 bonus star lead on him.
Was it the Battle of the Bonus Stars?
Apparently. Zero Maverick still needs to catch up in Butterbridge 2. Zero Maverick finishes slightly ahead of Marc. Marc, however, is by far our leader in 1-ups. He had a little bit of swag there with the 1-up stomp. It was Woshigi, or Woshigi. I don't even know how you pronounce that. I'm going to assume it's phonetic with a hard G. Good room 1s of Ludwig so far.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome watching how close Zero and Marc are. I mean, they're not in the same race, but
technically they are in the same race room, just not in the same tournament match. Zero Maverick goes back for the fire.
He can get cape here though in the next room.
So that'll give GarbanzoGuy time to get a few seconds back. Marc handled it pretty cleanly though.
Marc's having a great race.
Zero Maverick's gonna go and get that cape here. I feel like the cape in Forest 1 is still faster, but that one is there. If you don't have anything at all.
It
Okay,
is
Marc
faster if
finishing
you
up
do.
Ludwig.
Marc, we are using Thunder Mustache's audio right now. You know, Marc and Zero have both bopped Ludwig. GarbanzoGuy looking to catch up a little bit here. Looks like he's gonna gain a decent chunk of time. 228 level to 234 level.
And Thunder Mustache still bringing it up the rear.
Thunder Mustache about to open up his Ludwig. He gets a spotlight on him right now because everyone else is in a cutscene.
Good 87 door.
Goes for that spin jump strat instead of the cape cancel.
I did that until recently, and then I was like, wow, cape cancel's way easier and you don't get hit.
Yeah. Easy Yoshi
PM
grab.
with Thunder Mustache with the cape fly in room 2.
Indeed. Good room too.
Go grab Yoshi pretty cleanly there.
No
Yeah,
lag
quick
shell
cycle.
grab from
No lag shell.
Zero.
Zero, look at that lag. Marc and Zero perfectly synced up for me, and Zero just lost a good 2 seconds because of that lag shell.
Does GarbanzoGuy skips it, so he just lost an opportunity there to pick up a second.
The lag is real.
Yeah, and to any racer that's watching this, never feel pressured to give us a micless stream. I mean, usually what we do with those is I've just been switching between the audios. So, Marc having some Yoshi clip troubles. Meanwhile, Zero easy every time.
I was about to say before he attempted it, this could even out GarbanzoGuy and Zero, but Zero's gonna nail it first try.
That could give Thunder Mustache a little bit of time back.
GarbanzoGuy RNG'd out on the first attempt, gets it second try.
Mark's going for easy clip.
Mark's just
smart
going
to
easy
do.
clip. If he
Got
knows
enough time.
where TM is, that's a good decision. Having some trouble with the Rip Van Fish, though. I've never
Easy
seen
for
that
first
R-scroll
try.
strat. It worked for him. I've just never seen it.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen anybody do that.
Yeah, GarbanzoGuy also now ahead of Mark. That just goes to show you like how a good hard clip will get you ahead of somebody. And they're not in the same race, you know, the real tournament race with each other. But having
But
started
they're
at
in
the same time,
race room.
you could just see how much time he gained on him.
Look
So-
at the,
TM gets hard clip, he could catch up some.
Missed the first one,
easy.
and he's just gonna go to easy. So I believe Mark did try hard clip on a second cycle.
Tried it like 3 or 4 times.
So he's still going to
I think
gain time
4
going
times.
directly to easy clip, but not nearly as much as he could have. He's going to get the fire. Fire for Roy alone,
Worth
we'll
it.
see. It's worth it, but it's like 1 or 2 seconds at this point. Meanwhile, Zero Maverick, while we're not paying attention, has actually gotten through the first half of the Roy fly. And
good run.
GarbanzoGuy is going for it now. It's a little late, and it's too late.
Oh,
That might do it for GarbanzoGuy.
He
We'll
was
see.
He was swimming with the ravioli.
he didn't hit the ceiling at all when he was pumping, so he just got too much distance.
Yeah. Mark gets through the first part.
That might be the nail in the coffin for
Yeah.
Garbanzo. But again, anything could happen. But that Roy fly is a huge time loss.
Getting clips, there is some RNG involved with hard clip, but really you gotta make sure you're holding down and left when you hit A. Eventually you should get it. Garbanzo, Roy Fly, 2, Electric Boogaloo. He's got it, I think. Yep.
Just barely.
Roy Fly is always like a just barely when you're watching it, but
Yep.
it's a scary stop.
cringeworthy-
He's through.
Zero didn't go for pipe fly. He's just not gonna worry about it.
Thunder Mustache entering Roy.
Whew.
Oh god, he almost hit that one Pobu.
Mark got pipe fly.
Yeah, don't go on tilt, GarbanzoGuy. You've got this. I saw a race getting started here. I don't think it's a tournament race.
Huh?
Mark gets the backup cape at the end of Chocolate 1. Zero did not. Thunder Mustache with the swag cape grab.
Zero doing that strat. Oh, so south. Yeah, see that does not work out. I wish you would different strat.
We have a boo bounce. GarbanzoGuy also gonna grab the backup cape.
No Chocolate Yoshi for Zero Maverick.
I want to say the zero's on PB pace here. Not timing it. Have the VOD to look back on.
No Chocolate Yoshi for Mark. Your confirmed final boss.
Oh, that's an interesting strat, Zero. I like that.
GarbanzoGuy with the run back and forth while Zero is getting assaulted by footballs.
Yeah, he had some football.
It's not football season just yet.
Well,
Training camp starts in a couple of weeks, really. Not even.
Zero, a pretty slow room 2 there.
TM with that bounce.
Mark almost got wrecked by some footballs there, but they had a Buzzy Beetle with him.
Thunder Mustache with the boo bounce.
TM with a little bit of peace beat trouble. GarbanzoGuy wrapping up Chocolate Secret. No, GarbanzoGuy just starting Chocolate Secret. Marc wrapping up Chocolate Secret. Zero Maverick and going for Crusher Skip, and oh god, he gets it.
Why would you? Oof. Scary.
That was scary. Marc also handling room 1 of Wendy's. And Thunder Mustache about to have to deal with room 1 of Chocolate Secret. We've got a lot of action going on right now.
Zero's having a great run. Wish we had a
Zero
timer,
is having a good run.
but he's having a great run. Definitely PB pace.
He's going to protect that cape.
Oh, he's getting firepower.
Marc is going to take on room 2 of Wendy's. Garbanzo looks to have successfully flown through it. That's why he switched to fire, but he doesn't get the 3rd cycle hit.
Really, there wasn't. I guess he wanted the 2nd cape right away.
He
No
just
ship.
yeah. And then you can damage boost better and everything else. It's not a terrible idea to protect that cape.
He just the only time that you lose is the power up transition.
Yeah. And you'd lose that if you had to switch back to Fire Flower to do damage boost anyway. Meanwhile, Marc has wrapped up Wendy, I believe, in 4 cycles actually.
GarbanzoGuy. How do you know what time he's on though, Darbian? He doesn't have a timer. Yeah, but by looking at how his race or his run has been going, he's definitely sub 35.
Yeah, it's a good run. It's the run I need to put together. Like my sum of best is a 34 something, like low. I just haven't put it all together. Thunder Mustache losing cape in room 1 of Wendy's. GarbanzoGuy losing a cape against Wendy.
Wendy is not being friendly tonight.
Oh yeah, I guess that could possibly work then, Darbian, to figure it out. I think Zero is lined up for scrollless. Probably still scroll just to be safe.
He did scroll. The green timer at the top is me from. That's from when they all readied up. Yeah, TM. Yeah.
That's when they all readied up. So whatever the Twitch delay is.
Yeah, that includes some Twitch delay in it. Thunder Mustache going right back at Wendy's small because fortune favors the bold. Tournament rule that has to be said in every race. This is an interesting. Oof. I would not have gone for that, but he got it.
Creating as much lag as he can.
He has to face Wendy small.
Weaving between those fireballs. Whew. Ill-advised.
And he does not go for that.
He rushes over to get Wendy and just forgets where the fireballs are. That's gonna pretty much do that. Zero is crushing Vob 1.
Yeah, Zero, I'm keeping my eye on Zero's stream right now. He's wanted sub 35 so bad for so long, and this is a sub 35 run. So for him to do this in a race, he's going to be extremely pumped.
Thunder Mustache going for round 2 at Wendy's. Well, I guess 3.
Yeah. Those fireballs small are no joke.
He's got the logs. He can do it 8 more
We have an
times.
orb from GarbanzoGuy. Someone disqualify this man.
We got 2 big leaders in both of these separate races.
Indeed. Oh, that jump between the sparks.
We better not be going for sandbar here.
Marc, also getting the fly on over the top. Zero Maverick got that earlier. Zero stops there.
Oh.
GarbanzoGuy loses his cape early in Vob 1. And TM finally bops Wendy. Fortunate run of luck in Wendy's, but that nobody likes Wendy's. GarbanzoGuy is going to grab midway in Vob 1. As the others are still in the maze.
I don't think I've seen anybody grab the midway.
It's really not worth it to get that midway.
Unless
Most
you're
of
really worried that you're gonna die.
the good strats, the speed strats anyway, are better when you're small anyway. And really the big strats, if you are getting that fast big, you're gonna just damage boost anyway. And so to run out of your way to get an item that you're just gonna lose, just do the rest of the level the slow way. And it's gonna take just as much time. Zero Maverick is through to the fortress. GarbanzoGuy is a sandbar maze behind him. Marc in a separate tournament race, also just finishing Vob 2. And TM having just gotten through Wendy's in a very rough battle, just starting the ghost ship. GarbanzoGuy loses his cape to a swooper over the top of the screen in the first room of Vob 2. Yeah. GarbanzoGuy, I think, is still in it if Zero goes even half on tilt in the fortress, or maybe against Bowser.
Really, a death in Fortress.
He lost
gonna
the
bring him
cape.
close.
He's gonna try and get it.
Play it safe here.
He's gonna wait for the fireball at this point.
Yeah, that's fine to do what he did. He knows, he's got to know that he's in the lead, but he might have just lost sub 35.
Yeah, I would have recommended just forgetting the cape and going. The P-speed strats in Fort are real. Marc bopping Reznor.
And Marc caught up to Zero quite a bit there.
So yeah, you can wait for that cape to come down, but I mean, really, how much time are you going to lose waiting for the cape that is really only useful at this point for getting cape kill on Bowser? You're going to take just as much time waiting for it as you're going to save.
Zero can 34 this, I think. This is going to be a high 34.
That's
He
he needs a good cape kill to get it.
Yeah.
The only way.
Close. So close.
The Zero Marc race is winding down now. Not that it is a race, but and you're playing a game at the same time as someone else, you still want to finish faster. Zero screws up cape kill.
Oh, well, there goes.
So keep in mind here, GarbanzoGuy is in Vob Fort.
Yeah, if Zero dies in the Bowser fight, it's...
If Zero dies, that's GarbanzoGuy's opening, and with a small Mario, that's real, especially losing a cycle here.
Just
I
do
didn't
it. Just
notice
go with
till
it.
now
Zero.
that Thunder Mustache decided to ride the mole.
Yep, he did. I mean, if you don't know the
Mark's gonna win
strats
now.
and you're not comfortable ditching the mushroom, yeah, just ride the mole.
As long as Zero doesn't die here, you can get that cape. or the
Zero
mushroom.
should definitely get this mushroom.
Mark, I think will we pass him. He might win this race.
Yeah, Mark.
Four-person race.
So there's your cape kill, guys. Like, I was never a huge believer in it, but I mean, the more you watch it, the more there it is. Hero with an unorthodox ball skip, but he gets it. GarbanzoGuy is now in Bowser's Castle. He's probably about to hit the midway gate, which means Zero Maverick cannot die at this point and maintain his lead without, you know, the same from GarbanzoGuy.
Won't be able to get the cycle skip in phase 3, so Mark is going to win this.
Oh, yeah.
Mark.
Mark is done, and the overall winner, RaceBot, with a 35.03. GarbanzoGuy finishes in a phase. Zero gets him.
With a 35.24.
According to RaceBot, huge race PB. Actually, both Mark and Zero Maverick with a race PB. That's awesome.
Is that a PB for Zero?
It might be. That's a sizable race PB. 2 minutes and 24 seconds by RaceBot's count. Zero does have a 34.
He has a 34. Okay. So Zero and Mark are going to both move on, and we're going to say goodbye to GarbanzoGuy and TM from the tournament.
Kind of liked GarbanzoGuy's spunk early on, but I think he had some Roy trouble, and really that's the difference.
Zero Mavic, yeah, like you said, will go on to face Jay Coper, Danny, or Fitterspace. Mark will go on face Ebo or Trank.
Make sure you follow all the runners here. Some of them are in chat. If you want to take that shortcut to following them, just click on their name. Just gonna be wrapping this up. GarbanzoGuy finishing up. RaceBot has a 36.51. Always kind of interesting to see where people's splits are to what RaceBot says they have.
Yeah.
This is like 10 seconds of difference here.
That Reznor.
All right,
GG Garbanzo.
That is going to be the last set of races that I'm going to commentate for tonight.
Okay.
Thanks so much for having me.
Anytime.
Congrats to all the runners. I will talk to you guys later.
Darbian's up next.
Yeah,
good
even
luck to
as we
Darby.
are,
Joined your channel.
even as we wrap these races up, remember we've got Darbian and Reaper Goblin. Reaper Goblin, I believe, is the 5 seed in this, and Darbian is never to be taken lightly. So stay tuned for that. So we've got Zero here.
I don't know if he's been practicing off screen, but I think I'm hoping Darbian wins this.
Zero,
Yes, sir.
congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I can't believe I beefed freaking Bowser. I ran too far to the left.
Too excited, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited, honestly. I was pretty afraid of GarbanzoGuy. Like, the past 2 days, my runs weren't even sub 36. They were like the 37s to high 36s. And I knew the GarbanzoGuy was gonna be a threat if I wasn't at least getting a 35. So, pulled a 35 out of my butt. I'm happy about it, so.
Yeah. Really, once you start getting in that sub 38 range, things start getting a little tight, and you have to at least worry a little bit. You know, one mistake, and who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I was actually so contemplating on going for Sandbar clip. But I'm glad I didn't.
No.
Like, it probably would have
Don't do it.
screwed me over more. I got hard clip. I'm happy with that. Because an area just ran off.
He just ran off. I'm like trying to think through that run. I think Bowser was the only real mistake in the whole thing. Everything else was pretty solid.
Oh, no.
And
where did I mess up?
Area 51. Area 51, the whole race was basically saying, I think he's on sub 35 pace. I think he's gonna get this.
Yeah, I was definitely sub 35 pace till freaking Bob. It was Bob Fortress that screwed me over because I had to sit
the
there
cape,
and
yeah.
wait for that cape.
But it
That was it.
probably could have still just gone on without it and gotten there, but no worries.
Yeah, I'm a sissy. I like to keep a cape.
And Thunder Mustache wrapping up about 40 minutes. Race Spot has a 39.56.
Nice. So everyone was sub 40. And that was fun. It was sort of like I was racing 4 people, but I was only supposed to be racing 1. Sort of added the intensity to it.
I do like when we have the 2 races at once, when we get everybody into one race room, if only because it makes it easy to figure out when everybody's starting.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's sub 40 in this race. Nice.
Yeah, and I think no, wait, no, that wasn't the PB for the mustache. I'm thinking. But yeah, that was a fun race, and I'm glad that I didn't choke like my race against GDF, because that race against GDF, I should have just dipped my Super Nintendo in a bathtub and gave up.
Don't worry about GDF. And somebody's got to try and beat him. And everybody's got to take their shot, because you never know when he's going to have a bad day.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was hoping for. I was totally hoping for a bad day, but I think he got like a low 34.
He had a ridiculous time earlier today.
Definitely.
He knew Rupert meant business, and like, even without Rupert making any mistakes for a very long time, he still gained a lead eventually of an entire stage.
Wow. Yeah, I know a
Who was
lot
facing
of.
Rupert?
Green Death flavor.
Oh, so Rupert just got wrecked.
Pretty much. He didn't even make mistakes, so like, that's all you can do though, is go in there and see what happens.
Wait, what's Rupert's PB? I thought Rupert was like a low 35, high 34.
I want to say he got a 34 in the race.
So if anyone had a chance against him, he probably had a better chance.
The race spot gave him a 35.05, I guess.
35.05. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of here. Talk to you guys later.
Right.
User left your channel.
We have 2 races coming up.
Another 4-way layout.
Sure, we gotta get Rezi on board here. I think we're going to do 2 individual streams here, with Rezi doing the coverage of racing over there. Star of Doom against Panda Bear 314, which I'm assuming is Panda Bear Pie. And over here, we're going to have Darbian and Reaper Goblin. Let's see. Got a lot of tweaking to do on this layout over here. It is kind of the match of the night. If you can handle it, definitely open up another stream page with Rezi. Rezi, go plug your stream. Resi wants to call the other match. I'm gonna let him do it.